Hello. United Nations Enforced Disappearance Committee ended their 22nd session by concluding, deriving conclusions in the case 783/2019 concerning missing person Romualdas Apanavičius from Lithuania, which name is on the World Missing Persons list in United Nations page. They concluded that one fingerprint that is probably similar to the left arm's finger, it is sufficient proof. One finger out of 10, it is 10%, and also not surely, but probably. So it's less than 10% probability of a match that it is the same person. And United Nations, coincidentally, on the 7th of April, when aggressor Russia and enemy was suspended in United Nations Council, and exactly Russia was pressing Lithuania and America concerning secret detention camps, and that is why this case finally had chance to proceed, but there were no legal actions done the same way like in Lithuania process or Italian process, where we have invalid passport expired 3 years ago, and it is in the case United Nations sent me, Lithuanian Ministry of Justice sent me a photo of passport of 2011, February 18th, that a woman with such passport recognized bodies in 2014, and United Nations closed the eyes to the crime that the person is missing, is kidnapped from democratical country, that it is regime country, it is genocide country. They admitted themselves. They started a case. They included my brother into world missing person list, but did not search for him. And they rushed to close this case when the special military operation started in Ukraine. So there are too many coincidences. And also in Ukraine, some journalists who are somehow linked to my brother were killed. The Brent Renault has a lot of similarities from face and from body to my brother. Another journalist, Kuvshinova Alexandra, is like a clone of my brother's wife. It is shocking likeness. A Lithuanian regisseur was killed in Mariupol, and he was friend of the same Chechens that my brother was befriend to in Kafkas Center in Vilnius. I have emails. Nobody asked me to tell about my brothers and Chechens links. Our police, when brother's death was falsified, I said it very bravely because no recognition of body is done, even applying to United Nations, because according to Interpol rules, the bodies who are drowned and old, dead long time ago, need special recognition, and of course with family members, but with DNA test, with teeth configuration, and to search for body's age, it is a special bone test is made. So none of these things are made in this case, and it's very very sad derivation that one finger, which is most likely, and we have not appendix. There are no fingerprints examples because police cannot send it to us because it's too dirty, they write. So they cannot, they could not test it from the first time. They needed second time, and they cannot add it to the case because it's not good. So from one finger, which is not good, to close the case, it is not due process of law. As I probably cannot apply, and they do not inform me how to apply, probably I could apply to International Court of Justice, but it also belongs to United Nations. So if United Nations do not want to search for my brother. We will force Hague Tribunal not to search too, because it is connected with Lithuania's status as the most democratical country in the world that cannot make mistakes. But 10 years, 10 years a person is missing, and no traces, and a lot of falsifications, and one fingerprint. And police wrote that right arms fingers, none of them matches. So I am a professional lawyer, and for me this circus sound weirdly, because DNA and fingerprints do not change after person's death. And for me it is more like a brother is still searched by some governmental mafia groupings, because the shooting of Brent Renault and the journalist Alexandra Kuvshinova, the two persons who are similar, have a lot of similarities to my brother and his wife, shows totally, completely another picture. And the mysterious death of Lithuanian regime. Why to kill him? Why to shoot him to the head? It's like ritual murder, actually, and there are too many questions, no answers, and of course I have a right to appeal, so I wrote the small... Shut!